When you check your phone and have 3 missed calls from mum. India makes historic landing near moon's south pole, and we funded it. Fund yourself a hair transplant, my bold pal. Kids study history. Men teach history. Legends create history, and ultra legends delete history. I know a pill deal when I see one. It would be an innocent meeting between friends if they were polar bears, wouldn't it? Watching a 500-pound woman board the plane after being told my luggage was 3 pounds too heavy. After my I want one of my friends to take my phone and text everyone thanks for coming. Halloween. Some guy gives me a caramel apple. Bite into it. It's actually a caramel onion. Everyone laughing. Amp 5. Don't get the joke. Happily eat my delicious candied onion. Laughter turns to confusion. That's an onion, buddy. I like it. Adults all visibly disappointed. Fate's Lie was cast Halloween 1995. It's one thing to report an additional staffer in the White House has tested positive, but revealing their name seems like a violation of HIPAA. That's not how HIPAA works. I should know. I wrote it. The can I speak to a manager haircut. Wow, I really can't believe how people can be so judgmental over a flipping haircut. Yes, my hair has been different lengths of this style for years. I have gotten nothing but compliments on my hair. But then again, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But you don't have to be such lax about it. Would you like to speak to the page administrator about this? Our hotel is 24-hour security. Me after I tried my last 16 passwords before realizing I typed my username wrong. Speaks unintelligibly, provides no reactions whatsoever. 100% of iconic XQC clips are either clips of him staring blankly at something with no reactions or him saying, "Top earning streamer that earns money per month more than I will ever do in my life. What is wrong with the human race?" Everything happens for a reason. MFs when I smear and pee all over the walls of their house. When you get to class and you realize that you had homework. I would rather date someone who F's animals than someone that eats them. B27. Girl I went to university with a few years ago calls me, "Hey Anon, I'm really sorry to do this, but I had a baby and I think it's yours." Hubby, that's effing impossible, we never had X. What the F are you talking about, are you serious? Start arguing. Get a DNA test just to shut her the F up. It's positive. What the F, am I losing my effing mind? Bright future. School children. Lootings. When I visit hospitals I like to leave half uneaten sandwiches in the hands of coma patients to give the family members hope. There's a podcast called Yo Is This Stand? A white guy called in to ask if it was that a Taco Bell employee assumed that he wanted mild sauce, and I have never stopped laughing. Me watching turtles contribute absolutely nothing to society whilst my paper straw dissolves in my milkshake. Me when I say the most inappropriate joke in school but then I feel the teacher pat my shoulder. Me goes to slap mosquito. Mosquito tricks me into slapping myself on the D. Me before my next slap. You have my respect. UK government raises cap on tuition fees so that universities can compete for students by lowering prices. UK universities all agreeing to raise their prices to the maximum. When your mom asks you why you were in the bathroom for 48 minutes, I peed. Had me in the first half. I have been in a relationship with this guy for 2 years and recently I asked him if he loved me and he was a bit evasive. I tell him I love him every day but he's never said it back. I feel like I do a lot for him, so I don't know, am I being unreasonable? Oh, I should add I'm female, 35, he's male, too. I hate when I go out in public and the public be there. Been saving a long time for our date, babe. Honey, I don't buy too much. Wait, we talking about saving money, right? She'll text me back once she gets bored of the seemingly endless supply of better options out there. Can someone with colored hair and a piercing tell me which planet is making me sad as F right now? Hi, it's probably Earth. Y'all, this is my family group chat. Someone please dig my grave. Think she is reading. Or OMG my heart she's so cute. Wait mom what are you reading LMAO? Why doesn't Argentina have more black players in the World Cup? Because we are a country not a Disney movie. Then it hardens like bro I'm not even excited. You alone on this one bro. When a pit bull owned by a vegan gets approached by an unattended child, perhaps you relied on my master's vow against using lethal force. Let me assure you that I subscribe to no such niceties. Therapist, Microsoft virus isn't real, it can't hurt you. Microsoft virus. What is your favorite paradox? If you ask Rick Astley for his copy of the movie Up, he cannot give it to you as he will never give you up. However, in doing so he lets you down, thus creating the Astley paradox. How to make money work. Animal Crossing is a wildly successful franchise because it fulfills the millennial fantasy of owning a house with a yard and having friends. Me and dad making eye contact when mom asks why there is a gigantic in the kitty litter. Me trying to figure out if straws have 2 holes or 1. It's been completely silent on Zoom for the past 20 minutes, so I just asked the professor what we are supposed to be doing and apparently we were taking a test. You have been poisoned. Genie, you have 17 wishes. Me, isn't it normally 3? Genie, yeah but, vaguely gestures to me, lot of issues here. Fellas, if the relationship fails don't blame only her. It takes 2 people to mess up a relationship. Blame her and her mother. I'm tired of fake laughing at people's jokes from now on. Instead of fake laughing I'm gonna stare at them like this. 25-year-old me thinking I lost everything in life. My vanity. Someone sum up America in one picture. Me. Guys will eat a bud, get grossed out by drinking from a water bottle after a friend. Truly peculiar species. Watching Oppenheimer in South Korea. Hiroshima scene. Crowd starts cheering. I just saw 3 homeless guys giving each other the vaccine under a bridge. What a caring community we live in. High school. Goodbye high school. I survived. I will never suffer again. Never. College. Job. My poor dad was so proud of the watermelon he grew. Turns out it was a big cucumber. One day someone will think about you for the last time in eternity. You will be forgotten by the world and the universe. Not if I eat the Mona Lisa. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Big A with no bobs or big bobs with no A? Dream looks like some gay vegan guy that's really into Hot Wheels for some reason. The indomitable human spirit. The indifferent cruelty of the universe. The guy with the worst grades should get to give a graduation speech too. Let me hear both sides. You don't do pills because you don't want to. I don't do pills because dealers don't take me seriously. We are not the same. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. Plants vs Zombies Endless Mode is a bad ending. The 4 horsemen of animals that are much meaner than you thought. Big YouTubers and streamers watching their subscriber count go up and down in thousands in seconds. Me watching my subscriber count go from 1126 to 1129. Student loans are immoral. College and graduate school should be 100% free for everybody. Bankrupting generations of people for pursuing education is a disaster for any civilized society, but this is not a civilized society. Playing favorite song. Playing the song that comes before my favorite song in my playlist so I have time to prepare to listen to my favorite song. Elon Musk slams Biden over his new billionaire's tax and warns eventually they run out of other people's money and come for you. World's richest man doesn't want to pay more taxes is right up there with toddler thinks bedtime unfair in terms of scoops. Me lifting the couch so my dog can get his toy. He sits under the couch. NPCs taking damage out of a cutscene. Tis but a scratch. NPCs taking damage in a cutscene. I'm lying. You look like you usually identify as a unsolved Rubik's Cube. 10 overhyped games that lied the fastest. My father overhyped my arrival to the world then suddenly vanished. Me if my Skyrim progress was converted to real life achievements. Me when I'm with friends. Me also when I'm with my friends but I try to look cool. It doesn't work. A good way to tell elder millennials from younger ones is to shriek sing peaches come from a can at the man see what happens. My husband told me to pick up some oil. Now I know how guys feel in the sale. Painkiller after seeing that much pain inside me. When a girl you didn't find attractive before pops up in your dream and now you have feelings for her. Underage kids when they get banned online for being underage, they thought it wasn't a big deal. I love the smell of socially acceptable chemical dependence in the morning. You identify as the opposite gender because you're trans. I identify as the opposite gender to get lower car insurance. We are not the same. 15-year-old me, 22-year-old me thinking how stupid I used to be, 30-year-old me. I made a simple supercharging method for an old microwave once. Simply distancing the temp sensor on the magnetron a little makes the time needed to heat things decrease a lot. Can also make the microwave set itself on fire. I have a new microwave now. People, get in touch with your feminine side, me. It's beautiful. I have looked at this for 5 hours now. Gay son or thought daughter, me. I don't care what gender, duality or race you are, you have organs and I will sell them. History teacher, talking about the Ottoman army, me, starts laughing. Teacher, what's so funny? What I'm thinking about. Party at my house on Friday. Don't come if you're ugly. How can you host a party that you won't attend? Italy according to Americans. Italy according to the world. Dude your D looks Luke Mario Bros mushrooms. Italian mobsters after finding out the person who came up with the RICO Act getting arrested with the same law they enacted. Bananas, minus B equals, ananas. You are telling me this guy with a small d has FBs already but me an average looking guy with a good D size has not. What the F man? Maybe it's because you go by Fortnite gamer. Trick shotters in video games, bold of you to assume I fear Seth. I don't know if life is worth living anymore. It absolutely is. Who said that? Dead. Now this is the effing she that would qualify this year as the future. I have tried these and it's all fun and games until you take a sip and get roasted by a 4-inch ice rod. Just saying. NPC that gave me the main quest. We weren't sure we would ever see you again. Me after doing all the side quests. Well you're effing wrong as she. You effing dipshy. When it's your turn to present and you pretend to look for the PowerPoint file that you know doesn't exist. Help. As an adult I always forget that I can literally get in my car, buy a cake whenever I want and no one can stop me. MFs who go to the bar and have fun all night. MFs who goes to the mall and hang out with their friend. MFs who go home, take a quick rest and do the things they love. Me just trying to enjoy a funny Guardians movie. Rocket's childhood destroying me emotionally. Kid Rock makes music for guys that only get to see their kids on weekends but don't. When you're on your 8th, damn that's crazy, and they are still telling you their story. Cheetos, Fritos. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Notre Dame ignites during renovations. Big Ben, nervous ticking. Email. Do not reply to this email. Me replies to the email. The email center. Don't open the window of the car. Me opening it to feel the strong cool breeze of the wind. Am I stupid or they asked me the same thing 3 times in different ways? Find each percent. A. What percent of the students are girls who ride the bus? B. What percent of the girls ride the bus? C. What percent of the bus riders are girls? Therapist, you said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Me. Oh yes, I will be on a business trip, so everyone please take care of my son. I think we all know where this is going. If you're so tough, tag someone with a level 5 GI yet. She hasn't learned to read yet. Don't take your family to people. That's just not right. You're first. I get a family discount. People mad about YouTube removing dislike count. Me, who knows you can still see the dislikes when you use Microsoft Edge. New phone, new motorbike, mom's favorite vase, baby, soap, things I pretend I didn't drop. Reinstalling every 6 to 12 months. What the F? Are you opening every mail attachment you get, or you click on every Sean website ad? I have had the same install of Windows since 2015, running buttery smooth. Finally, the Canadian version of what the F is a kilometer. What the F is a medical bill. If the water is so safe, why don't they add it to their drinking water supply? Because you don't drink seawater, LMAO. What normal people see. What I see. You guys think Squidward ever puts his nose in his own mouth just to see what it feels like? Like it's just hanging there over his hot wet lips that she could fit in there perfectly. Farting while pooping. Pooping while farting. Skinny Kim Jong-un would make the situation with North Korea more intimidating. 30,000 feet over Russia, suddenly remembering where you have seen that passenger's face before. Ever since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be on the computer a lot. You know what I never understood? Genies. They tell you to wish for anything you want and then they add some terrible twist. Like you wish to jump high so he turns you into a frog. What? Why? Who gains from this? The genie. Where's the benefit? I'm a rebel. Do not use blade to open. You're not special for reading The Great Gatsby. We all went to high school. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you have had. Okie dokie, let's tone it down here. I was just making a joke. So was I. That's the first line of the book. What? I didn't read the book. Oh sorry, when I said I'm open to feedback I meant you could give me a compliment. How much is $2 chips? It probably takes you an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. Disney, fans daring them to make Tarzan black. I tried to make breakfast and it looks like a video game 3D asset, yeah. The guy behind me tailgating to make me drive faster. Me slowing down because someone is tailgating. The woman that sang the Barbie girl song, remembering when she sang the 8th line. I shouldn't have sang that. I should not have sang that. People who don't cuddle after XY. She says that costs extra. Paul McCartney, vegetarian 80 alive. John Lennon, meat eater 40 lead. The facts speak for themselves. I don't think a cheeseburger. John Lennon. If lack helped you off a horse, would you help? Never mind. No country is the best, they all have flaws. Everyone. Survive at least 42 assassination attempts. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh, this is beautiful. My dad. So what this book about? Me. So there's this guy killed his best friend, his own sister, she herself, he himself, and his dad himself. My dad. You guys all think you're better than me, but really you are all just beaters. Wholesome or positive male role models. Don't worry guys, the climate change hurricanes will put out the climate change fires. Heath Ledger's Joker, John Wick, chilling people with pencils. It's been 19 years and still can't believe how they managed to sneak Scooby-Doo on a plane in this disguise. Excuse me, how long? Other people can be right too. There's no shame in accepting a mistake. Body of Baywatch, face of Crime Watch. Rare insults. I bet he's thinking about other women. How can I get Hollywood to release Morbius for the 3rd time? How the professor explains it. How my friend tries to explain it. How the Indian YouTube guy explains it. When you start a resistance group with your buddies and your old boss loots down your private plane. Everyone needs a friend they probably shouldn't be allowed to sit next to at a serious function. Ants when you lift up a rock. When you wipe your A 30 times and there is still she on the toilet paper. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time. Trump supporters, Trump haters, loving his mugshot. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? Shorts videos that ends with subscribe for part 2. Bro, why are there no cute boys in our class? Skill-based matchmaking. Me. Fails an important test. My parents. Did you study for the test? Well yes, but actually no. Do you ever just forget to hide your expressions for a minute and then you're like, whoa, I did not mean to make that face out loud. Toddlers when their parents won't let them drink toxic chemicals. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, no broken bone nor got once? Stalkers, ladderers, people who eat salad with no dressing. Driving for hours without a care in the world. Realizing you forgot your wallet at home. Good morning. Your girlfriend doesn't have to sneak out in the middle of the night, dude. Go through the front door, walk her to her car, come back and lock the door, stay awake until she's home. Okay, sorry, I thought you would be mad. I know you're going to hang out with her either way. I was your age once, except I got more B's. Random person at ATM entering his PIN, me looking away to win his trust. Coming out of Oppenheimer. Coming out of the Barbie movie. They don't like women with billboard-sized foreheads either. What ad space doing? Can borrow that forehead to project movies Harry Potter marathon anyone. When someone touches your chicken nuggies. When I turn the AC off to have more power in my car. How it really is. What it feels like. Convert all power from the life support to the main thrusters. Girls on Twitter trip so hard over white boys that looked like SpongeBob when he had the suds. You read about other cultures because you want to understand their culture. I read about other cultures so that I can do informed criticism. We are not the same. If everyone's favorite Austrian painter was a rapper, what would his rap name be? That guy's mid. He doesn't even have an original idea. Lifted it all from Kanye. Flat earthers, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Men when a hot girl moves in next door. I got a job at Comcast and completed training so I could fix my own cable because it was faster than being on hold with customer service. Me as a kid and the cashier looking at each other. My mom just went back to get something. When you meet a kid who doesn't do pills or bully anyone but is popular because he's a genuinely nice guy, this is beyond science. Please show up to your appointment 15 minutes early, so the doctor will see me 15 minutes early. He'll see me 15 minutes early, right? 2004 Honda CR-V. I choose to park my car outside my garage. Facebook Karen yelling at my HOA about how they pay top dollar only for old and or cheap cars to reduce property value and how I should be forced to buy a less than or equal to 3-year-old Mercedes or BMW. Never again. When I have to admit I was wrong. TikTokers when they get clout for acting disabled. TikTokers when actual disabled people get clout. Another day of thanking God for mosquitoes not having flies reflexes. That one kid in class be like, I'm once again asking what the homework is. Parent, we don't let our kids watch movies or shows with foul language. My parents, you love that Exorcist movie, don't you? You loved that movie since you were 2. The energy Taylor Swift fans have for her music I have for Boar's Head premium deli meats and cheeses. Older sibling, mom, can I watch this movie? It's PG-13. Absolutely not. Last time I checked you were only 12. Younger sibling, mom, can I watch this movie? It's about a topless serial killer who chills homeless people to pay for in. Yeah, sure. Whatever keeps you quiet. What the shit is that? When I called my teacher mom like 15 years ago, same. I would also stop myself from losing my virginity to her. Man, being homeschooled locked. ADHD is like having the best idea and then I want to hit Woody with a car and nurse him back to health like a baby bird. Teacher, discuss your ideas with the person sitting next to you. The MF sitting next to me. Every main anime character's seat. When my mom refuses to put on the air conditioner, be a lot cooler if you did. Forming a relationship with a girl I like. Bastanthrophobia. Who are you? I'm the board game with those differently colored round pieces. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Pre-order a game. Buy the game when it releases. Wait almost a decade so you can get it for free. Nobody. Anime girls whenever they oversleep and are running late. Oh no, I overslept. I'm late to the Flatwoods Monster meeting. Never give 100% at work, they'll expect that every day. Always give 50% so when you give 25% they'll just think you're having an off day, and if you ever give 75% they'll give you a raise. Me standing outside my French class after getting kicked out. Guten Tag. Me, I'm finally happy. Life. Lol, wait a second. Boys when they get permission to go to the bathroom so that they can write the most teenest stuff imaginable. What's for lunch? I'm gonna take a wild guess. I would really like to hear the reasoning behind women who won't take their husband's last name, because my last name is best.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.